Yo! So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about an idea that I shared with on TikTok, but I kind of thought it would be a really good one to explain here on YouTube because I think that this is a feature that really would help out a lot of photographers when it comes to having a single entity or single subject that you're shooting, and then you take it home and you need multiple photos because either your other ones didn't work or because you only went out to see this one thing, whatever the thing is. So the idea is that you have a single subject but you need multiple photos. So especially on Instagram right now, one of the biggest things that people like to see is being able to see multiple photos or multiple aspects of a photo. So that's the idea with the carousel. So when you're trying to create those carousels, a lot of times people will make several photos and will link them together in some aspect that's meaningful, and it makes a really good carousel. It makes a really good panorama of different photos, right? But let's say, for instance, you shoot and you end up with a single photo and you want to make a carousel out of that. So the way that I've figured out how to do this is the way I want to show you for this video. So I have my Instagram here. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, check me out. I post pretty regularly since the beginning of this year. I've had my account for a while, but I haven't been posting on it nearly as much when I started TikTok last year. If you want to follow on TikTok too for little quick tips or whatever, my @ is in the comments below, or it's in the little bio below, whatever you want to call it. But for this, I wanted to show you an idea that I shared on TikTok, and this is the idea. So I have my photo here. Hopefully I'll be able to show it to you here. So let's do a little screen record. Okay, so now you see my screen. So this is Instagram, and this is the photo that is the original. So this photo actually is a pretty simple photo. I went out to a local street in a local little square, and I found this car, and it's really just a basic Mercedes. It's an old 80s style Mercedes, but I really love car photography when it comes to like details and stuff like that. And a lot of the times when we do photography and we only have a single subject, it's hard to make several photos off a single subject. So the reason why I want to show you this one is because I made 3 separate photos off of just this one photo, and this is what I did. So you see the original, obviously. Here's the second one. I think this one actually is just as good, if not better, than the original. And the reason why is that it's basic, it's minimal, but what you notice in cars a lot of the times, what you hear a lot of car people talk about is body lines and stuff like that. And even in an older car that really isn't like super fantastic, it's not like a hypercar or anything like that, it's still really great to see those body lines. And I love seeing just details in cars, like I said. So that's one photo. So the next photo, the third one total, is this one, and it's even more basic, I think, than the second one because you have basically the straight line of the door, and then you have the wheel. But the wheel actually gives you a little semblance of what the car is, whereas the second one doesn't. It doesn't really. This could be any car, pretty much. But the idea here is that I have a single car photo and I've cropped down into 3 locations into this portrait or into this photo. So that's the idea. When you're talking about photos in general and you only have a single subject that you want to make into a carousel or you want multiple photos of, maybe you're printing a photo book and you need to fill more pages, or you want to fill more pages or fill more space, or whatever the case is. When you have a single subject, what you want to do is find locations in that original photo, crop down, and get some detailed shots of it. Let me show you another aspect of this. So this is a single photo that I've made into 3 photos for Instagram as well. And this one we have just the sailboat on the water. I'm a big sailing fan. I have like this weird fetish for sailboats and just sailing in general. I don't own one. If anyone who wants to give me one or wants to take me sailing so I can take some photos, let me know in the comments. But this photo is really interesting. So we have just the sailboat on the water. It's docked. It's kind of like it's in the middle of January or February, I guess we are. And it's like covered up, so it's not like that significant, like that beautiful sunset kind of shot. So that's why I liked it for black and white, because it kind of gives it that out of season feel. It's kind of like old, whatever. You tell me what you think. But here's the idea again. So we have 1, and then we have 2, and then we have 3. So 2 and 3 are the same photo, except we have it in that seamless slide here on Instagram, and I can show you how to do that in a later video. It's really, really easy through Photoshop. But by doing something like this, whether it's in the first one where we saw the car and we have 3 separate photos, but it's the same original subject just cropped down into different locations, or you do like in this one where I have the original photo with the border and then we show it in more detail in the second and third image. Whatever you do, by doing this, will give you more content to post, and I think that'll help you out when it comes to having a single subject and you need more content for whatever the reason is. If you like this idea or you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up down there. It really helps me out. I super appreciate it. This is a pretty new channel here on YouTube. Like I said, if you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, all the links are down below, but it's always the same. It's at Pat Cormack, same as here on YouTube. I super appreciate all your help. Let me know what you think, and if you have any questions, put them down below, and I'll see you in the next one.